I remember spending $8 on a cafe matcha latte only to choke on a bitter, clumped-up grassy mess. I realized I needed to make them at home, but navigating the endless sea of so-called ceremonial grades online was a nightmare, resulting in dull, yellow-green letdowns. If you're tired of wasting money on muddy-tasting powders, I've got you covered. I tested the most popular options to find the ultimate latte champion, and the #1 spot completely changed my morning routine. Let's count down the best. 7. CYMBIOTIKA B09H9V9881. Testing the CYMBIOTIKA Authentic Ceremonial Matcha was an interesting experience due to its heavy marketing as a premium wellness item. The packaging is undeniably luxurious, setting expectations high for a cafe-level beverage. I scooped the powder, noting the color was decent, though less vibrant than expected for the steep price. When preparing my latte, the powder frothed moderately well, but frustrating friction began. Despite a sweet aroma, whisking required vigorous, sustained effort to eliminate stubborn clumps. I had to press my bamboo whisk repeatedly against the bowl, which is inconvenient when rushing to get your morning caffeine fix before heading out. The taste profile is where I felt genuinely underwhelmed by this costly product. Mixed with milk, delicate notes are completely overpowered, resulting in a watery drink lacking that robust umami punch needed to cut through dairy. It leans heavily into a subtle grassy note that fails to hold its ground. While it might serve as a mild plain tea for some, it falls completely flat for creamy lattes. You must use nearly double the serving size just to taste green tea, making this expensive product unsustainable for daily use. It is a harsh reality for beautiful packaging, landing firmly at the bottom. 6. Matchabar Matcha Powder. I was excited to test this, hoping for an energetic morning start. Upon opening the tin, I noticed the color leaned heavily toward a yellowish green, rather than the vibrant emerald hue of high-quality tea. My testing process involved making iced and hot lattes, and the first major hurdle was texture. Despite meticulous sifting, the powder stubbornly resisted fully integrating with hot water. It left a slightly gritty texture at the bottom, becoming a distinctly unpleasant surprise during the final few sips of my supposedly comforting beverage. Flavor-wise, the Matchabar powder possesses a pronounced earthiness, bordering on sharply astringent. When mixed with milk, that sharp, almost bitter edge entirely fails to mellow out. Instead of a creamy, savory balance, I instinctively reached for extra vanilla syrup or sweet honey just to mask the harsh astringency and make the drink palatable. If you prefer highly robust bitter tea and use heavily sweetened creamers, this might suffice. For a perfectly balanced everyday latte, it demands far too much effort to cover fundamental flaws. The flavor profile simply isn't smooth enough to stand alone, making it a frustrating choice for standard everyday drinkers. 5. Naoki Matcha. Unsealing the beautiful pouch revealed a stunning, vibrant green color, instantly signaling fresher, carefully processed tea. The inviting sweet vegetal aroma immediately made me eager to heat my water and grab my whisk. Preparation with the Naoki blend was an elevated experience compared to previous entries. The finely milled powder dissolved into a rich, frothy paste with minimal effort. I experienced absolutely zero clumping, effortlessly producing a beautiful, thick layer of foam before I even poured in my freshly steamed, wonderfully creamy oat milk. Tasting this freshly crafted latte was a remarkably pleasant, comforting experience. It possesses a wonderfully smooth, mild umami flavor that blends completely seamlessly with milk, creating a deeply comforting beverage. There is no lingering bitterness or sharp astringency, just a gentle, well-rounded green tea essence. It is incredibly approachable for anyone new to home lattes. While wonderfully smooth, it gracefully sits at number 5 because its flavor profile remains somewhat subtle. It slightly lacks the intense, complex depth that die-hard enthusiasts might actively seek in a premium latte. However, for a dependable, smoothly colored daily drink requiring absolutely no added sweeteners, Naoki delivers a highly respectable performance. 4. Chamberlain B09H9V9881. Influencer brands often prioritize aesthetic packaging over substance, but Chamberlain carefully sourced a genuinely excellent powder. The tin is cute, but the electric green powder inside looks absolutely beautiful and promising. I deliberately put this through the paces, making a large iced vanilla matcha latte, and final results were highly impressive. The delightfully fine powder quickly whisks up into a gorgeous, thick shot of tea. It seamlessly incorporates into hot water and cold milk, leaving absolutely no gritty residue behind in the glass. The overall flavor profile is remarkably clean and delightfully sweet, featuring a subtle roasted undertone I found genuinely addictive. When beautifully paired with milk, it strongly maintains a prominent presence without ever becoming overpowering or aggressively grassy. It strikes a beautiful balance, confidently offering robust tea flavor while remaining perfectly creamy from the first sip. This acts as a phenomenal everyday option, feeling genuinely premium and easily accessible. It consistently delivers flawless, cafe-quality results without requiring specialized traditional tea ceremony expertise. The pure consistency, intensely vibrant color, and thoroughly enjoyable smooth taste make it a fantastic, reliable staple for your daily routine you will constantly look forward to drinking. 3. Aiya Authentic. This impressive pedigree is instantly evident the exact second you open the container. You are immediately hit with an intoxicating, deeply rich aroma of sweet grass and profound umami that loudly screams authenticity. Whisking the gorgeous Aiya Matcha is a genuinely therapeutic, relaxing joy. It practically melts effortlessly into water, rapidly creating a dense microbubbled froth, closely resembling a vibrant green cloud. The remarkably silky, luxurious texture forms an absolutely perfect, highly concentrated flavor base for any kind of milk-based latte you passionately craft in your kitchen. Regarding actual flavor, Aiya consistently delivers an incredibly complex and deeply satisfying profile. It prominently features a pronounced savory umami core, beautifully balanced by natural, pleasant, lingering sweetness. When you gently pour steamed milk over it, the robust tea flavor confidently cuts through the heavy dairy richness, providing a bold, authentic taste every time. This is exactly the premium powder you confidently reach for when entertaining special guests or treating yourself to something truly extraordinary. It serves as a classic, traditional matcha expertly adapted to work flawlessly in modern milk-based drinks. The absolute purity of flavor and exceptionally vibrant color make it an absolute joy to keep fully stocked. 2. Encha Matcha. This specific brand boasts a massively dedicated following, and after highly thorough testing, I understand the deep obsession. Encha sources directly from farm to cup, ensuring undeniable freshness. The fine powder is intensely vibrant, emitting an out-of-this-world vegetal aroma. The daily preparation process with Encha is practically foolproof, which is incredibly valuable for quick morning routines. Whether using a traditional bamboo whisk or modern electric frother, the finely ground powder suspends utterly perfectly in water. It rapidly creates a luscious, intensely velvety texture with zero clumping, making it exceptionally easy to consistently achieve a flawless base. Tasting an expertly crafted Encha latte is truly nothing short of a beverage revelation. It prominently possesses an incredibly smooth, perfectly rounded flavor profile with absolutely zero detectable bitterness. The deep, profoundly rich umami notes are beautifully complemented by natural, incredibly delicate sweetness, completely eliminating the strict need for added refined sugars or sweet syrups. The single reason Encha doesn't successfully take the absolute #1 spot today is pure, agonizingly close competition. It remains a truly phenomenal product, reliably delivering flawless, vibrant, and outrageously delicious lattes every single time. If you desperately want a top-tier, organic option, guaranteeing a perfect cup and supporting transparent farming, Encha is an absolute powerhouse. 1. Jade Leaf Barista. Taking the absolute undisputed crown at #1 is the Jade Leaf Barista Edition Matcha Green Tea Powder. Meticulously engineered specifically for bustling cafes and premium milk-based drinks, it absolutely dominates the tough competition. Opening the large pouch greets you with incredibly vibrant, deep emerald green powder smelling profoundly rich, instantly communicating exceptional, elite premium quality. What makes this specific edition so exceptionally special is exactly how it predictably behaves during preparation. It effortlessly whisks into a remarkably thick, profoundly luxurious paste, acting as the unshakable foundation for your latte. The impossibly fine, delicate grind ensures a completely smooth, totally grit-free texture, seamlessly melding with any specific type of creamy milk you choose. The bold flavor is simply totally unmatched when creatively crafting lattes. Explicitly designed to aggressively hold its ground against heavy milk, it flawlessly delivers an intensely bold, savory umami punch that practically never gets diluted. It proudly boasts remarkable depth of flavor that is aggressively assertive, yet incredibly smooth, leaving a pleasant sweet finish, making you crave more. Ultimately, the incredible Jade Leaf Barista Edition wins today because it completely dominates, fully understands its specific assignment. It isn't a delicate water-only tea, it is a highly robust powerhouse purposefully designed for creating the best possible milk-based drink. Combining unparalleled bold flavor, stunning visual color, and a highly accessible price point, it confidently stands as the absolute best matcha available.